is the power of trust.
Alright guys, so we're going to talk about a little bit about BEERUS. I'm going to ask the chat, and then we'll go from there, and I'll just upload whatever we got in 10 minutes. So, I think this has been pretty successful with YouTube, so I'll start a timer or something, and then we'll do as much tech, or as much questions as the chat can do in 10 minutes. So, we'll go right now. Starting now. Alright, you got 10 minutes, guys. Let's go. I'll go ahead and talk about I'll do the corner B&B while you guys give me ideas in the chat. So the corner B&B, corner to corner B&B, you save your jump here, and then you get a re-jump. And then depending on your assist is how you extend it, right? So you do 2M. This also works off jab. And you do 2-3-6. You gotta do jump medium, light, and then you do 2-3-6-H, but you hold 9. So when you hold 9, the character kicks the orb up, and he moves up to kick it. So the orb on the bottom stays there. And now while this is happening, you'll buffer a jump M. So the character flies away, and BEERUS gets off the screen. Now while BEERUS is off the screen, you buffer an M, and then the M, he kicks it. You know how his M looks, he kicks up. So he kicks the orb up to where your opponent is, and then you're able, with the hit stun, you're able to hit confirm cancel into super dash off the jump M. So you'll get the super dash. So it looks like that. And then since you didn't use your jump yet, your second jump, you do light, full barrage of key blast, EX dive, and then now you have your jump, and you can confirm with a forward dive. And then that's how you continue the combo. So I forgot what you do after. I'm trying to remember the scaling and limitations after that. Okay, so it's probably just one jump. And then you got, corner to corner. And you got set up. So it's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, you jump M for the second orb. What does neutral look like with BEERUS usually? So, another big reason why I'm not having as much fun playing BEERUS right now is because online, it's not that fun because you have to be able to 2H super dashes. His 2H isn't that bad for super dashes anymore. They fixed it, so it's a lot better. So the thing is, you want to force your opponent to super dash at you, and you keep your turns with orbs and being pretty tricky in the neutral. So you can like summon them, and sometimes you summon them, and I'm like, all right, he's thinking about the orb, but I just totally ignore it. So sometimes I just summon an orb, I press jab, and I ignore it. I act like it's not there, and I just play normally. And then my opponent is worrying about the orb, and I'm just playing like normal neutral. Like I'm super jump floating, doing whatever the case may be, and they think that because I summon the orb that I must hit it again, or I have to do all these things, so they super dash at you and they do shit. And I just like do this, and then they super dash, I DP, I vanish, I confirm, I get a knockdown, and then you proceed to mix. Granted, this is why I also say that the character like needs assists that cater to him. So if I were to pick characters, like Trunks is really good with him. I don't know, GTs are obviously really good with him. So Beams, he wants lockdown assists, not like Janemba. So even Broly, like it doesn't matter. Those all work with him. Sounds a lot like Piccolo, exactly. Yes. He's just like Piccolo in that aspect. When you summon the Reality Stone, you kind of like, you have two ways to play it. You play around the orb, or you just force your way in, and your opponent's worrying about the orb. Does BEERUS have 50/50s in orb, using orb some way? No. Not exactly. what he does have is he can take his turn. So BEERUS can do shit like this. Give me a second. So guard first only, right? That's gonna hit. So let's put it to guard all. Right? So that's not a true block string. But let's record the opponent to do it to me. Boom. So you can't mash on that. Like I can't just be like, wow, I'm gonna mash, right? Like you can mash on that, excuse me. But let's say somebody's trying to react to it, they can't. Another big reason that's important is that you can play the mind game of just summoning that orb, and there's no block stun. So you can do all kinds of tricky stuff with that. Also, you mix in this, and that's a true block string. They can't mash on it. I'll show you right now. See? So they can't mash on it. But you're like, but they can reflect, which is true. They can reflect, right? But then there's a layer there. The opponent can just do this, and then you reflect, and nothing happens. And you get smoked. You get actually deleted. So you do that into that, right? I try to block. You get deleted. BEERUS gets to kill you. So now on top of that, you have that layer, and then you have the other layer where it's like, alright, well what if they super dash? Right? Right? Now, again, you have to mash these options. So now, what if the BEERUS does what I showed you before, the M? Now you have that option. You're mashing super dash, guess what happens? That happens. So, you have the whole mind game. Once you do 2M on somebody's block, you have the whole world's your oyster. You can do 236H, let it rock, get your plus frames back. You can do 236H, hold it, bait the reflect. And if you think they're going to super dash, you do 236M. And either one is really, really good, because even if they take, if your opponent decides to keep this, take their turn, respect you and block, all these options are safe. So, you're only -1, you're safe. If they do this and respect this, you're plus 13. And then if you do this, you're just actually plus 2. So all those options, if respected, he's completely okay. Alright, that was like 8 minutes. Alright, what else? Do you know what kind of synergy he has with Frieza? He has okay synergy. It's not really that great because the assist doesn't really help him in close range. It helps him win neutral though. He does win neutral with Frieza assist. Like everyone wins neutral with Frieza assist in the entire game. But the thing is, you don't get pressure. So that's why Frieza assist is not good for characters that need pressure assist. BEERUS is a character that needs both a neutral assist and a pressure assist, which is why you see like a lot of the good BEERUS players like fucking I can't remember his name. Oh my god. He plays Trunks Kid Buu. I'm sorry. My brain is fried right now. Skeezer. Shit. Nobody said it. You see? I remember. God. Skeezer plays Trunks BEERUS. He's one of the best BEERUS's. And you also have the other BEERUS that plays BEERUS and been playing BEERUS for so long. Gigatachi. He plays BEERUS in MDBA area. Maryland, I think. I think he's from Maryland. He plays BEERUS, and then a neutral assist, the best neutral assist. He plays GT, and then he plays a really good pressure assist, which is Gogeta A. So he has, you know, both things. And that's what I mean about even say you're he's a selfish genius. Character. He wants to have two things. He needs the neutral assist, and he needs a pressure assist, and both assists need to be able to work either way too. I don't know what JRK plays, but to be honest, he's kind of diving into competitive, but he really wasn't a competitive player for the longest. He definitely is a content creator though, more than anything. I'm sure he would agree. But I'm not sure what he's playing now. He be switching a lot, and I don't blame him. He's just like me. This is why I switch a lot of teams. Kind of like it gets boring playing the same characters and streaming every day and playing the same thing. You kind of want to spice it up for not only for yourself but for your viewers, right? Some viewers don't care and don't mind watching the same thing, but other viewers kind of like it when you know, we try out new characters. But again, I'm sure even if JRK is not competitive, even if I said that whatever, I'm sure he does the same thing. I'm sure he plays a pressure assist and a neutral assist. And I'm pretty sure they're true block strings and they're not like Vegeta A or Janemba A. Because again, the character's super selfish. He demands a lot from the team and the player. Can you record the bot backing up and see it full screen grounded 236H plus beam jails? What do you mean by backing up? Like backdash? It should jail. Oh, I know beam. So if you do this with BEERUS, yeah, that jokes. Yeah. I'll show you. Oops. Damn it. There you go. I don't know how plus you are after though. Plus 15. So I mean, like, if you want to really push your advantage and you're full screen, you do like this, you can still get a block stream. That was a true block stream. So, it's actually really good. I think you can do it with Broly too, but you gotta do it like this. With Broly, you gotta do it a little earlier. Can you set up 50-50s with the orb? No. You can't set up orb 50-50 because orb is, once they block it, they can reflect or super dash. What's the confirm looking like? You got super dash, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And if you want to see the same timing as, it's the same timing. So you gotta dive and everything. It's mad good. This character could just be like, wow, I'm full screen. Or you can bait them with this one. Like, this shit is really good. I really think this character is good. He's not a bad character. He's a really good character. I do think he's a point or a mid though. He's not terrible anchor because this key blast is actually really good. According to a lot of people think it's bad. The only thing bad about it is the recovery. But the angle is good. The speed is fast enough. It has a lot of hit stun. So you can confirm. So you just get a lot done. Alright. 10 minutes are up though. Boom. But I think my assist, I don't think it's very good. I'll go over this last thing and then we'll switch back over. So his assist, I don't think it's very good because, let me show you. So there's two reasons. So when you have an assist that's like a defensive assist, let's do it. Actually, let's do it like this. Boom. That should give me enough time to mash out assist. No, okay. Sorry, it's hard to lab this stuff wrong by yourself. That definitely more than enough time. Like this is good, right? If you, wow, I still couldn't do it. Okay, there we go. Let me just mash it. Maybe neutral tech and then I still didn't get it. Holy shit. That's not a setup or anything, right? I'm just trying to show how it comes out defensively. You see what I'm saying? He gets hit. And that's a problem for an assist that's supposed to be like DP assist. He gets hit. like he's active for a long time, and then he teleports, and then he does DP. I don't think that that's worth it, and I'll give you exact numbers. I wanted to show it first before I gave you numbers. BEERUS C. So active. Startup is 44 frames, and then the attack is 19 frames. He's invincible after 38 frames ish. So he's invincible like when he teleports, and then during the DP. But in the middle of the DP, he also becomes vulnerable again, which is really weird. But he also has blind spots. So I'll show you right now. Like the DP won't hit there because of how it works. See? So like if I were to show you that same exact setup, and I'm BEERUS, it's the same kind of weakness as his normal DP, which isn't that good. Alright, I crossed up. I gotta set it differently. So BEERUS has dead zones in his DP. I'll show you like that. Damn it. Oh, I know how to do it. Cool. Ah. Oops. Alright. So he has dead zones in his DP. And what I mean by that is this. Shit. Let's do a hard knockdown. You can't get hit above him. Like the orbs don't hit above BEERUS. See? And that's terrible. Cause he can't cancel. He can't cancel the orbs. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, but why would you DP if they're up in the air? That's how you pressure the DP. Like, that's how you pressure this DP. You jump above him, the same way you do for a Gohan, and you float right there, and then you punish it. It's pretty weird. And the thing is that it's kind of sometimes it's a little random. Like, he shoots the first one, goes straight up, and then this one right here, the second one on the right, and the one above him right now, don't hit. You see the empty gap that he has right there? So it's pretty fucking weird. The first one that shoots goes straight up. I mean diagonal up, not straight up. So if you jump over him and go like literally up right above BEERUS, that key blast will whiff. And then the second one also whiffs because it goes diagonal that way. So directly above BEERUS it's a blind spot, and you can super dash down and hit him, and that's how you blow that shit up. You can also like I think it's a delayed super dash fucking smokes it too. Yeah, like it's weird because they gave him armor, but it still doesn't work like exactly the correct way. But by that time, BEERUS, you know, could vanish and shit like that. So it gets really ugly. But you know, if you're a character that has like air level 3s and shit, like let's say if I do fuck. You can basically like if they vanish, you could do like air level 3 on reaction. Like you do super dash, they vanish. If you make contact with stuff or like an assist or whatever, you can fucking level 3 them. It gets really ugly and it's like messy. And this is the main part, is that you punish it by jumping over him. Like that. And it's kind of whack. Damn it. I don't know how to hard knock down one of them. Oh, like this. There we go. And again, it is technically one of the best DPs in the game because of how annoying it is to, like, you have to punish it this way. But as an assist, I don't think that that's good to have. If you look at the assist, it has the same dead zones. It has the same exact dead zones. I'm such a big character though. Look at that, even Broly you have to dodge it. And like, if you're using an assist like that, you kind of want your assist to stop movement. You know what I mean? I don't know. I find so much more use for his assist. This assist is just way too good. His B assist is way too good. Third. Oh, I have him before, I think. I know this character better. So yeah, you can do 2 and 4 H at the same time, and look how plus you are. It's 23. And it's true block, and it's like you can even do stuff like full screen, almost full screen. It's like about here, and it still blocks them. So like stuff like that is really good. People to take shit like that for granted, but it's actually really good. So like if it hit, that jailed because he was on. But like if you hit, you have enough time to hit confirm too. Not just like, wow, see? So like you can actually hit it. So it's like, it's pretty good. But yeah, alright. That's pretty good. I lasted definitely longer. That was 22 minutes, but you know, it'd be like that. I'm gonna upload this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Tune in next week or be here. YouTube people that watch my YouTube, I stream every day except for Monday. Usually I'm live by 5 p.m. and I do this every Tuesday, and I talk about like I do a straw poll and I talk about certain character strengths or a tool or mechanics in the game and try to help people learn. Thanks for watching.